1010 digits of pi. 3.1415926535. Hikaru Nakamura governing Rihanna. 897932. Off to the right is Chris Hemsworth writing to women. 38 38 Dr. Seuss. 46 3846 Dr. Seuss. 3846 women. 26. We come back to my desk. Dick Cheney is wielding Rihanna. 43 3 8 3 2 3 2. Chris Brown 3 2. We now go outside, and then we're going to Gavin Newsom snorting on the ice rink. So that is 7-9. Gavin Newsom snorting on ice rink. Gavin Newsom 7-9. Elmo is 5-0. Ice rink 2-8. There's a dog, house dog next to them, who is awarded a gun. So 8-4 HD 8-4. 1-9. 7-1. Sonic sees this, is annoyed or jealous, so he throws the Declaration of Independence. Sonic 6-9. 3-9. 9-3. And then we go back inside, and then there's a genie. Genie is 7-5, who betrays 1-0. Who do you betray? A boxer, Evander Holyfield. 5-8. Now they're playing poker, and Barack Obama 2-0 is finishing up. Nice guys finish last. 9-7. Nice guys. His poker hand. 4-9. Designated driver 4-4 is now the designated driver is now, what is the designated driver doing? It's getting cheated on. 5-9, right? Ellen Nordegren 5-9 by Crystal Meth 2-3. And then we have Olivier Giroud 0-7, who tells 8-1. Tells what? Tells weed, right? Snoop Dogg. 664. Okay, so that is chapter 1. Okay, that is chapter 1 on our long ass journey. Here we go. Octavia Spencer skates around Google. Octavia Spencer 06 28 62. Okay, skates around Google. You leave, you go to a bar, and then you see Ohio State falling off and watermelon sugar. So Ohio is 0899. Watermelon sugar, Harry Styles, 86. All right, so then that is complete. And then we look at our phone, we see Brett Hall streaming his package. 2803 OC03 streaming his package. 48 DHL. Then we go outside and then we see Billie Eilish 25 BE 25 composing 3421. Okay. Now we go to the downtown. Ariana Grande is calculating California. 1706 California 79. We see Hellboy come down, dunk with Sacred Fire. So Hellboy is 82, dunk 14, Sacred Fire 80. Now we have Harry Styles 86, who announces like EA Sports 5-1. He's in a relationship with Rihanna 3-2. Go to Hellboy's place 8-2. And then what do we do at Hellboy's place? Hellboy's place. Hellboy's hosting like Conan O'Brien. C0 or 3-0. Sorry. 3-0. And ET 6-6. Steven Spielberg. On his front lawn, we have David Goggins. David Goggins is 4-7. 4-7. And then David Goggins is annoying. 0-9. Oscar Nunez. Mjolnir. Chris Hemsworth. 3-8. Last scene here, last action is the designated driver. 4-4. Who is designated driver? What is a designated driver doing? They're proposing like a significant other does. 6-0 forever. Nemo. 9-5 is Nemo. All right, so that should be chapter 2. Chapter 3 starts with Elmo in the desert. Elmo is 5-0. Elmo is knocked out in the desert. So 5-0. 5-8, right? 5-8 in the desert. BB 2-2. After this, what do we have after this? Oh, Clay Aiken 3-1 says George Bush 7-2 says the Lannisters are coming. Emilia Clarke 5-3. Now we go to the woodland area. Ellen Nordegren 5-9 is treating like Doctor's Treat. 4-0 DO 4-0. Fairy Tales 8-1. Hans Andersen 8-1. Brett Hull 2-8 delivers 4-8. PH. Nami Matcha AA 1-1. That's it there. We now go to Ariana Grande 1-7 is now racing 4-5. A pirate ship 0-2. Next to the pirate ship is a Russian ship. There's a house dog. House dog 8-4. House dog who betrays 1-0 the Russian ship. Brittany Griner 2-7. Neo 0-1 steals 9-3. Nicolas Cage, right, steals a Skeletor. He-Man 8-5. And then what happens after that? There's another party, Buzz Aldrin 2-1, who also betrays 1-0. A computer 5-5. Now we go back to the woodland area. 5-9. Ellen Nordegren is smoking. Ellen Nordegren is smoking. 5-9. Ellen Nordegren smoking. 6-4 with Ellen Nordegren is smoking with the Cat in the Hat. 4-6. Dr. Seuss. Last act here is BB 2-2 is BB8 is doing what? Filming. Nick DiGiovanni 9-4. The Ceiling 8-9. All right, so that should be it for Act 2. Or sorry, Chapter 2. Chapter 3 is the what is Chapter 3? What is Chapter 3? Wait, no, I did Chapter 3 right now. Sorry, that was Elmo. Now we're on Chapter 4, back at my place. Ellen DeGeneres. So Ellen DeGeneres steals my stream, basically. 5-4. Ellen DeGeneres steals 9-3. Steals 9-3. 0-3. 8-1. 9-6. Hans Andersen flies 4-4. After that, what do we have? What do we have here? 2-8. 8-1. Brett Hull tells Michael Scott 0-9. Brett Hull tells Michael Scott about it, and then Genie G7-5. What does the Genie do? The Genie directs 6-6. Tiger Woods 5-9. Go on the plane. I'm in my room with Sean Evans and Neo. We watch Sports Center. We see Cece Sabathia driving on Sports Center. So Cece is 3-3. Driving is 4-4. Drunk driving. Designated driver on Sports Center. Stephen A. Smith 6-1. Right. On his passenger seat is Brett Hull 2-8. Carrying David Goggins. 4-7. What is he carrying? Government Secrets, leaked by Edward Snowden. 5-6. And they drive to Chase Bank, where DHL is cooking out at Chase Bank. DHL 4-8. DHL is cooking out. 2-3. Bryan Cranston. And it at a bank. 3-7. David. Wait, no. It was 3-7. Chris Gardner. But I think I did 3-7, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Well, if I didn't, I meant 3-7. 3-7. Chris Gardner. Yes, at the bank. What is after that? Chris Gardner Bank. Harry Styles. 8-6. Harry Styles is providing entertainment. So 7-8. Grace Hopper. American Idol. Clay Aiken. 3-1. After this, we now come home and Sean Evans, 6'5", gets arrested. 2-7. Brittany Griner over the telephone. 1-2. Once that is done, Neo, the 0-1, manages Nick Offerman. 9-0. Nick Offerman, 9-0. Right? Nick Offerman, 9-0. Manages For All Mankind, which would be Neil Armstrong, 9-1. So that is chapter 3. We're now on chapter 4. Chapter 4. What is chapter 4? Chapter 4 is... What is chapter 4? Wait, so I did... no, that was chapter 4, right? Now we're on chapter 5. Yeah, I believe now we're on chapter 5. So now we are on... Wait, let's just recap. So 3... 4, I just did Ellen DeGeneres, right? Yes, she was there. We are now in chapter 5. Chapter 5 starts with Dale Earnhardt smoking with Skeletor. So 4-5, Dale Earnhardt smokes. 6-4, Snoop Dogg with Skeletor. 8-5, man. 6-6, Steven Spielberg comes in wearing 9-2 New Balance. 3-4, he's wearing a cloak with sheet music. Claude Debussy. And then now we transition to my home, I believe, right? Wait, no, what the fuck's happening right now? I'm getting really confused. This is the Olivier Giroud shit. Olivier Giroud. Yes, we would. Yes, I know what we're doing. Okay, so yes, we transition to my home, where my SO 6-0 is composing. 3-4, composing Watermelon Sugar. 8-6. Watermelon Sugar. Then we go back to the war-torn land, where AOC 1-0 is racing. 4-5 against Iraq. 4-3. Barney Stinson 2-6 is smoking. 6-4. A bone. Hellboy grinds bones. It's bone. 8-2. So Barney Stinson is grinding that bone, or smoking that bone, or whatever. There's a bad person, Al Capone, 1-3, who is throwing 3-9, Cam Newton. Children, 3-6, Charlie Sheen. Off of a ship, Olivier Giroud, 0-7, is picking up 2-6, the pirate ship. Pirate ship. 0-2, Orlando Bloom. Once this happens, now Daniel Negreanu. Yes, Daniel Negreanu. 4-9. Daniel Negreanu, right? 4-9. Slam dunks. 1-4. Davis. The telephone. 1-2. Alexander Bell. On the other side of the phone is Gotham Chess. 7-3. Who says 7-2. George Bush. NASCAR. 4-5. Dale Earnhardt. After he says that, am I done with Act 2? Is it just Flygon now? I feel like I missed something. After he says that, yeah, but he slam dunked the phone. Okay, so then Flygon HG, so that's 8-7. HG screams 0-0 ET 6-6. And that should be the end of Act 1. Guys, I'm gonna look at chat. Fuck. Like, okay, I need to see if I'm like if I fucked anything up or not. Or like if I'm on, I don't know how to do this, but guys, can you tell me if I'm right or not? Am I right? I'm offset by 2? Wait, I'm not even offset. What are you talking about? I got it right. It's on 6 now? Wait, what? Am I not right? I just did like 6-6 and it's on 6. Oh no, I want it to be like that though, because I want like I want it to be on the screen when I say the number, so like the chat can see like while I'm, like that I hit the right number. You know? Does that make sense? Okay. And I'm right now, right now, right? Right? Okay. All right. So then now we are on Act 2. Act 2. Okay, sorry, I freaked out. Real tall. I thought I was wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, Act 2. I think we 100% this, honestly. Like, I'm feeling really good. Where's my mic? Okay. So now we are on Act 2. How does Act 2 start? It's an ice rink. Octavia Spencer wins. Clay Aiken. Octavia Spencer, 0-6-3-1. Clay Aiken, 0-6-3-1. What's it called? Wins a computer. 5-5. 8-8. Hulk Hogan makes out with package. 1-7. 4-8. DH package, right? Michael Scott gets left off the podium. Hans Anderson, 8-1. Bends over, 5-2. Earthbender, 5-2. Michael Scott, 0-9. All right, so that is that. Barack Obama, 2-0. Flies, Nimbus. Flies. Nimbus, flies. 9-6. Across the ice, 2-8. Right? 2-8. 2-8. 2-8. Brett Hall, 2-8. Okay, so his coach, Benjamin Netanyahu, 2-9. Mumbles 2-5, Billie Eilish to a patient 4-0, DO. After this happens, there is. Dude, the only issue is I kind of have to pee now. Fuck. All right, we're gonna. Okay, whatever. I got to lock in. All right, so Benjamin Netanyahu, whatever, mumbled to the patient, and then now we go back to the. No, now there is the chaos ensues. So now Neil Armstrong 9-1 shoots 7-1 Gilbert Arenas Lannisters 5-3. Snoop Dogg 6-4 Accomplice Pedophiles 3-6 Charlie Sheen. The scholarships for the kids 7-8 Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper. After that happens, Shohei Ohtani 9-2 New Balance. Shohei Ohtani 9-2 gets cheated on 5-9 by me 0-3 OC. Now Snoop Dogg's done with that. My significant other 6-0 Matrixes 0-1 the alcohol 1-3 Al Capone. Last thing here, last action is Matrix the alcohol, Al Capone. Last action here is Conan O'Brien, 3-0, 3-0. Conan O'Brien, 3-0. Burns, 5-3. Mom's 5-3. The Clark. Mom's Teats. Oedipus 0-5. Okay. So that is chapter 6. Chapter 7 is D8 or the Hollywood Studios. So Hollywood Studios, DHL. So DHL grinds Thor. So DHL is 4-8 DH grinds 8-2 Thor 0-4 Odin 4, right? After that, Steven Spielberg 6-6 Benz 5-2 Earthbender Benz Alcohol 1-3. He's like, why can't I just trick shot? So we see a house dog 8-4 house dog. And the house dog, what does a house dog do? He's dunking 1-4 a coin 6-9 saw Nick. Okay. So that happens. Then we see EA Sports in the next studio over. So EA 5-1. EA 5-1, who is filming the equation. Filming 9-4 equation. Albert Einstein solves the equation 1-5. Assistant production assistant Ashley Alexander 1-1. What does she do? She proposes 6-0, like a significant other. Proposes that, why don't we do YouTube shorts? 9-4. And she shows one, CC Sabathia, so that's 3-3. What happens after 3-3? So 3-3. 3-3. CC Sabathia sucks. Fool me once. CC Sabathia sucks. So 0-5. Oedipus 5. Sucks. Fool me once. George Bush 7-2. But he's distracted. He sees Goku 7-0. Go. Who is pedophiling 3-6. Charlie Sheen. Some chickens 5-7. Egg. Ella Nordegren sees this 5-9 and thinks she can win a Nobel Peace Prize for doing that, but she gets cheated out of it. So 5-9, 5919. Alfred Nobel. The perpetrator is Amelia Clark, 5'3", right? Who is annoying the moon. 09, the moon. 21. Buzz Aldrin. On the moon are Harry Styles. 86. 86, right? 86. Harry Styles whisking a, so that's 1-1. Magnus Carlsen, 7-3. Gotham Chess. Right? Wait. Was it Magnus Carlsen? Wait, Harry Styles whisking. I think it is Magnus Carlsen. Okay. Wait, but why is Magnus Carlsen getting beat so much? Okay, anyways. That was the movie set, right? Yes, that was a movie set. Okay, so that's chapter 7, 6, 7. Okay, now chapter 8 is American Idol. Hans Andersen, 8-1. Hans Andersen, 8-1. 8-1. Hans Andersen, 8-1. Steals, 9-3. Nicolas Cage, 2-6. Barney Stinson. Hans Andersen steals women. Barney Stinson, 2-6. Ashley Alexander, 1-1. Governs, 7-9. American Idol, 3-1 by Aiken. And then the two judges next to her are Oedipus, 0-5. Who Oedipus? Dude, is it Oedipus whisks Skeletor? 1-1. 8-5. Fuck, this is an issue. I really have to pee. Fuck. What am I doing right now? I think this is gonna affect me. Okay, Oedipus. Oedipus. What does Oedipus do? Oedipus. Yes. Whisks Skeletor. Okay, whatever. We're done with that now, and now American Idol is over, right? Okay, whatever. We might have okay. American Idol is over. Now we have wait, is American Idol over? Okay, so there's the first there's Hans Andersen sings, right? Then there's the Ashley Alexander, there's Oedipus. I don't think there's anything else. Okay, then we go to the driving section. Yes, we go to the driving section. DHL 4-8. DHL 4-8 scores 0744. In the truck now, they are watching Twitch, the official Twitch channel, where Sergey Brin 6-2, Sergey Brin is interviewed. Oh, Sergey Brin is interviewed. Interviewed is Chris Gardner 3-7. On Twitch 9-9. Sergey Brin says, so 6-2, he's going to serve Grigor Dimitrov 7-4. 7-4. Grigor Dimitrov 7-4. He's going to serve forever. Nemo 9-5. That ends, and then there's SG Lewis, who performs. SG is 6-7. SG. And he owns CEO CE 3-5. He owns my shot 1-8. Then they raid He-Man. Right? They raid He-Man, which is 8-5, who He-Man is getting a granted Russian citizenship. Grant. Genie's grant. 7-5. 2-7. Brittany Griner. Russian citizenship. This is all fucking crazy. So Brooklyn Decker, who's in the back, 2-4, looks up, 8-9 at the telephone. 1-2. 1-2 is what? 1-2 is Alexander Bell telephone. Yes, 1-2. What is the last part? Last part is in the background of the live stream, there's Brittany Griner 2-7, stealing 9-3, stealing Fairy Tales 8-1 on Sanderson. Okay, I think that should be it for chapter 3. American Idol chapter. Chapter 4 is now Hidden Leaf Village. So there's a house cat. 8-3. There's a house cat who matrixes 0-1. A Nobel Peace Prize 1-9. Alfred Nobel. Daniel Negreanu sees that 4-9. Daniel Negreanu 4-9, and he invents like Alexander Bell 1-2. The Hidden Leaf Village. Naruto Hokage Hidden Leaf Village 9-8. Naruto Hokage. All right, so while this is happening, oh, that was a pretty short intro. Are we already at CC Sabathia? I think so. There's a lot happening in this story. So then, yes, who's the dude's name? So then Daniel Negreanu invents the Hidden Leaf Village, right? I feel like there's one thing I'm missing here. So I did 2. Let's see, right? Okay, this can be. We have 2 things, right? Hidden cat. There should be 10 for each thing. So that's gonna be CC Sabathia, Sergey Brin, what's in Edward Snowden, Harry Styles, Snowden, Harry Styles, Nick DiGiovanni, Nemo. Chris Gardner. I think we're good. Yeah, okay, so we're good. So then next is CC Sabathia produces Strike. So it should be 3-3. CC produces is SG Lewis produces. So SG is 6-7. SG produces a strike 3-3. Produces strike. Sergey Brin 6-2 drives 4-4 the launch angle 0-6. Right? Drives a launch angle. Then we go back to the Hidden Leaf Village, and then now we have Edward Snowden, 5-6, who is smoking 6-4 on the late night show, 3-0, Conan O'Brien. Late night show, smoking on the late night show. Next to him is Harry Styles. 8-6. Harry Styles is waterboarding. 0-2. Orlando Bloom, alcohol. 1-3. In the green room, there's Nick DiGiovanni. 9-4. Who is filming? 9-4. Christmas gifts. 6-3. Santa Claus. In that green room, there's a fish tank where Nemo, 9-5, is rolling 2-2 BB with the boats, 4-7 David Goggins. Now on the TV, Nick DiGiovanni is part of an investment bank where there's Chris Gardner is playing on the TV. CG37, Chris Gardner is playing on the TV and is awarded 1-9 Alfred Nobel, a penalty kick. Olivier Giroud, 0-7. And then I think the missiles come, and then Orlando Bloom makes out with the Hidden Leaf Village. So it would be Orlando Bloom 0-2, makes out. Orlando Bloom makes out 1-7. Ariana Grande 1-7 with the Hidden Leaf Village 9-8. All right, I think that's it. Again, I'm gonna check once I finish the second act whether I'm like actually still right or not. So that should be Act 4, right? And then Act 5 or Act 10, sorry, Chapter 10 is the finale of this, where it's now my significant other vlogging, right? Significant other vlogging, yes. So it's SO60 films, Nick DiGiovanni 9-4 films, 9-4 Nick DiGiovanni at the bank. 3-7 Chris Gardner, Bank of America. At the bank, Orlando Bloom 0-2 discovers Galileo Galilei. 7-7 Mom's Teat 0-5. Get out. 0-5. We go to next door to the gun store, and there is, what is there at the gun store? What is there at the gun store? There's Cam Newton, 3-9. Cam Newton, who lands 2-1. Buzz Aldrin, 2-1, right? 2-1. A gun, a really cool gun. 7-1. Gilbert Arenas lands a really cool gun. And then, while he's making the transaction, he looks at his phone. He's following Gwen Stefani. 7-6. Gwen Stefani commits to doing American Idol. Commits is Benjamin Netanyahu. 2-9. BN. 2-9. American Idol. 3-1. Clay Aiken. She has another post. 7-6. Right? Gwen Stefani. And where she says she's going to grant crystal meth. Jeannie's grant. So 7-5. 2-3. Grant's crystal. Okay. So then that happens. Now there is a dog that comes in, right? A house dog. So 8-4 house dog. 8-4 house dog comes in and produces a package. 6-7 SG produces a package. DH 4-8 produces the package. In the package at the top, there's a letter Alexander Hamilton wrote to girls. 1-8 Alexander Hamilton wrote. 4-6 Dr. Seuss wrote to girls. Gwen Stefani. 7-6 Gwen Stefani. Holla back at girls. Okay. Below that, there's a GameCube lunchbox filled with Sonic's treats. So SN is 69, treats is 40, doctor. And then it's in the game, EA, it's in the game. It's in the game, EA 5-1. All right, so I think that covers that now. Fuck, I feel like there's two other things. Because Chris Brown, but I feel like there's something in between Chris Brown and the Doctor Strange. So let's actually review what we did right now. So action 1 is filming at bank, Orlando Bloom, Cam Newton lands, Gwen Stefani, dog produces, Alexander Hamilton writes, there's the snacks, treats. No, it's back to back. Okay, so then Chris Brown screams mom's teat, right? So it's Chris Brown 3-2, screams is 0-0, mom's teat 0-5. And then to end the act, Sherlock Holmes. Yes, Sherlock Holmes 6-8 comes in through a portal and says he invented the gun. Invention is Alexander Bell 1-2. The gun is Gilbert Arenas 7-1. All right, I gotta check my chat just to see if I was right again now. Guys, am I right or am I off? Am I right or am I off? Am I right, guys? You're bang on. Okay. I still do have to pee. All right, we are on Act 3. Guys. We're gonna do this. We're gonna Act 3. I cannot mess up. Act 3 starts with Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm getting a little nervous now. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy starts. So Dale Earnhardt picks up company. 4-5. Dale Earnhardt picks up is 2-6. Barney Stinson. Dale Earnhardt 4-5 picks up, right? Picks up women. Picks up company. CEO owns a company. 3-5 CE. So the company includes my SO 6-0, who is grinding Stardust. Grind Hellboy 8-2. 8-2. 8-2, right? 8-2 Hellboy. Stardust. Galileo Galilei. Stars. 7-7. He-Man 8-5. Discovers 7-7. Galileo Galilei discovers stars. Alcohol 1-3. Al Capone. And he's useless. There's a defensive back here. 4-2 who grants. 4-2. Defensive back grants 7-5. Genie grants. Right, Genie 7-5. G 7-5. Who grants Star 7-7. The Stardust stars. Okay, while this shit is happening, I like the thing that I'm doing where I'm like trying to figure out how many things, because I'm getting a little confused, right? So right now we have Dale Earnhardt, um, SO, He-Man, Hell, or DB. So then we should have 6 left, right? So it should be Hikaru Nakamura, Gotham, Grace Hopper, Neo. Wait. No. Sherlock Holmes, Neo, Amelia Clark. Okay. All right. So now we go back to the Americas or whatever. So Hikaru Nakamura, 8-9. Hikaru Nakamura proposes for all mankind, right? 6-0. So for all mankind, Neil Armstrong. 9-1. Neil Armstrong. That's all for mankind. Guys, if you can beat them in chess, it's fine. Then Gotham Chess, 7-3. Gotham Chess. Gifts, like Santa Claus, 6-3. Santa Claus. Him a gun, 7-1. Gilbert Arenas, right? So he gifts the gun, but then we have Grace Hopper, who says basketball. 7-8. 7-2. 7-8. 7-2. George Bush. 7-2 basketball. 1-4. 1-4, right? Anthony Davis. Then who is driving Michael Scott? It's Sherlock Holmes. 6-8 is driving. 4-4. Drive. Designated driver. Drive. 6-8. Drive. Michael Scott. 0-9. Oscar Nunez. So then Neo sees this and then is like, Neo sees this and is like, oh yeah, we can't do that. So it's 0-1. Neo rolls BB 2-2. Rolls his poker hand, Daniel Negreanu, 4-9. Daniel Negreanu, 4-9, right? And then while this is all happening, Amelia Clark, 5-3. Amelia Clark, 5-3. Bombs the bullet. Dick Cheney bombs. 4-3. Dick Cheney, the bullet is Neo again. 0-1. Matrix is the bullet. All right, so I think that is chapter 11. Chapter 12 would be Dr. Seuss, right? Chapter 12 is Dr. Seuss. Then it's Gaza Gym Carnival. Okay, so we're getting close. All right, so chapter 12 is, what did I just say it was? Sorry, my brain is failing me now. Dr. Seuss. All right, so this is front page, Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss bullies forever. 4-6, Dr. Seuss bullies Ellen DeGeneres. 5-4, Ellen DeGeneres forever. Nemo. 9-5, Dr. Seuss bullies forever is the headline. We have He-Man, 8-5, investigative journalist who interviews. 3-7, Chris Gardner, who interviews Amogus, who is among the affected parties. 1-0. 1-0, right? AOC, 1-0. In addition to this, Elmo, 5-0, Elmo governs himself to eat as much dessert as you want. 7-9, Gavin Newsom. 7-9, Gavin Newsom. 7-9, Gavin Newsom governs himself to eat as much dessert. BB, dessert, desert, right? So BB, 2-2. While this is happening, we have, I'm going to do my thing again, guys. I'm going to be really careful because I just want to get all these right. So we have 3 down, right? So now it's Gavin Newsom, Gavin and Claude. Gavin Newsom we have Evander Holyfield, we have the DB, we have fuck, maybe I should not do this. It's kind of confused me. Okay, so we have whatever. We have 3. I know for a fact. Okay, so we're on Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom, 7-9, deduces Sherlock Holmes. 7. So Gavin Newsom 7-9, Sherlock Holmes 6-8. That it was actually New Balance 9-2. Right? I don't know about this one. Gavin Newsom. Okay, so he deduces that it was New Balance. Evander Holyfield wears company. So Evander Holyfield 5-8 wears is New Balance again. 9-2, right? 9-2 wears the company. CEO owns the company. 3-5 CEO. There is a defensive back 4-2. Defensive back who matrixes 0-1. Allegations on Twitch 9-9. So a lot of shit happening. I believe this is now the time that what are we at right now? So I know there's Edward Snowden, Benjamin Netanyahu. There's My Significant Other singing to patients, and there's Claude prosecutes Hans Anderson. Right. So if we did 6, we're fine. So we did 3, and then 3. Okay, I think we should be good. Okay, so then Edward Snowden, he whisks the moon. Right. So Edward Snowden, ES 5-6. Edward Snowden whisks 1-1. AA whisks the moon 2-1. Buzz Aldrin. Benjamin Netanyahu 2-9. Boards the Peace Prize. Boards is 0-2. Orlando Bloom the Peace Prize, which is a ship 1-9. Alfred Nobel. So they're on the ship. That's 2. My SO 6-0 sings to patients. Harry Styles 8-6 to patients. Doctors. Doctor 4-0 DO. Doctor. Right? She sings to the patients. Meanwhile, Claude Debussy, right, who is the other person on our side, is 3-4. Claude D C D C4 3-4 prosecutes like a DA 4-1. Hans Anderson 8-1. Ow, I hit myself. All right, so I think that is chapter 12 done, right? That is a Dr. Seuss chapter. Chapter 13 is now Gaza. We are in Gaza, and then we have a couple more. Okay. Gaza, here we go. Ellen Nordegren tells children. It's going to be okay. 5-9, Ellen Nordegren tells, Hans Anderson tells. 8-1, children, Charlie Sheen. 3-6, right? Charlie Sheen tells children it'll be okay. Benjamin Netanyahu discovers the boats. 2-9, Benjamin Netanyahu discovers is, what is discovers? 7-7, right? 7-7, Galileo discovers the boats, David Goggins' boats, right? 4-7, David Goggins, right? So he discovers the boats. So they cannot really leave now. So then now we have some, it's some crazy bullshit, right? Okay, yeah, we have some crazy bullshit now. Now we have Gilbert Arenas, right? 7-1. Gilbert Arenas is hosting, like Conan O'Brien, 3-0, Conan O, a fucking Hunger Games on Twitch, 9-9. Hosting Hunger Games on Twitch. Immediately, my significant other, 6-0, announces, like EA Sports announces, 5-1 EA announces that they're going to do a Nuzlocke to take some of the attention away. Nuzlocke Flygon HG 87. Olivier Giroud 07, right? 07. Olivier Giroud lands Buzz Aldrin 2-1. A alcohol deal. Sponsorship. Alcohol deal. 1-3. Al Capone, right? Alcohol deal. So they landed the alcohol deal. Why is my brain just dying right now? So let me just count. I think it's Daniel Negreanu who falls off Twitch, right? So then let me just count. I'm doing this again. I don't want to get this wrong. So how did I start so far? I really don't want to mess up. I'm gonna double check right now. We have Ellen Nordegren tells Benjamin Netanyahu, Gilbert Arenas, SO, and then we have Olivier Giroud, right? We should have Daniel Negreanu falls off Twitch, Hokage stuff. Yes. Grace Hopper gives birth. EA Sports sucks, and then Clay Aiken. Okay, so I think we're good. So Daniel Negreanu, 4-9. This is the Feynman point, right? 4-9. Daniel Negreanu falls off. That's 9-9 on Twitch. 9-9. Now we have Naruto Hokage interviews the children in Gaza, right? The genocide in Gaza. So Naruto Hokage 9-8 interviews 3-7 Chris Gardner, the genocide in Gaza. Benjamin Netanyahu 2-9. After this, some of the genocide among them is Grace Hopper 7-8. Grace Hopper, who gives birth. Odin births Thor, right? 0-4 Odin births, and then on Twitch 9-9. Right? So Grace Hopper births on Twitch. Because all this shit is happening, EA Sports sucks. EA Sports sucks. Finished last. I think it's finished last. EA Sports sucks. Finishes last. EA Sports. I think that's it. Okay, so this could be iffy. I don't know. Okay, so EA Sports. It's definitely EA Sports, right? EA 5-1. EA 5-1. Sports sucks. Oedipus 0-5. 0-5, right? 0-5. Oedipus is 0-5. Sucks. It's not falls off. I think it's finishes last. Nice Guys finishes last, right? I hit myself again. EA Sports sucks. Finishes last. Sucks. Yeah, I think I'm going Nice Guys. I don't know about this one, but hopefully. EA Sports sucks. Finishes last would be Nice Guys finished last. 9-7. 9-7. 9-7. Okay, so 9-7. And then for our finale for this scene, we have Clay Aiken checkmates on the ice rink. So Clay Aiken 3-1. 3-1 Clay Aiken checkmates, which is Gotham Chess 7-3. Gotham Chess on the ice rink to win the Hunger Games. Brett Hall 2-8. All right, so that is chapter 13, Gaza chapter complete. And then we have 2 more. We have Gym and then Carnival. These shouldn't be too bad. I hope I don't jinx it. Okay, Gym. Arnold Schwarzenegger is annoyed by the Christmas gifts at the gym. So it's 1-6 Arnold Schwarzenegger. 1-6 Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Schwarzenegger is annoyed who Oscar Nunez annoys Michael Scott. 0-9 is annoyed by Arnold Schwarzenegger annoys the Christmas gifts. It annoys 0-9. Okay, the Christmas gifts. So Christmas is Santa Claus. 6-3. Next to him, we have Alexander Hamilton, 1-8. Who gets cheated on, 5-9. Ella Nordegren. By someone who's using cocaine, Elmo. 5-0. E-O, Elmo, right? Next to him, we have Brooklyn Decker, 2-4, who is racing, 4-5. Dale Earnhardt, to film as many YouTube shorts as she can. Nick DiGiovanni, 9-4. Nick DiGiovanni, right? I almost forgot this one, but I didn't. So in the corner, there's an electrical engineer, 5-5, who is composing, 3-4, Claude Debussy, a gift, a coin of different alloys. So Sonic collects coins, 6-9, right? 6-9, Sonic. Now Ohio comes in. So we did 4, right? We should have like 4 related to Ohio and then 2 at the end. Okay, got it. This works. Ohio comes in. OH08. Ohio hosts women. Hosts Conan O'Brien. 3-0. Conan O'Brien. Ohio hosts women. 2-6. Barney Stinson women. Ohio hosts the women, right? There is a defensive back who bends crystal meth. DB, 4-2. Defensive back bends Earthbender, 5-2. Earthbender. Crystal meth, Bryan Cranston, 2-3. Right? Bryan Cranston, 2-3. Bends crystal meth. Another Ohio State player sees that. 0-8, right? Ohio 0-8. H8 sees that and they mumble. Billie Eilish, 2-5. Billie Eilish. They mumble. What do they mumble? They mumble, dude, that's your first strike. CC Sabathia, 3-3. A bus driver sees this, the designated driver, 4-4, sorry. So that should have been 4-4. Designated driver sees this and deduces 6-8 Sherlock Holmes that it is actually cocaine. Elmo. 5-0 Elmo, right? That's that. That is all that. Now we have the CEO of the gym who picks up. So the CEO of the gym is 3-0. C 3-5, right? CE 3. Blah, blah. So CEO picks up the Nobel Peace Prize. Barney Stinson, 2-6, picks up women. The Peace Prize is Alfred Nobel, 1-9. And then last but not least, how do we finish this off? Clay Aiken, 3-1. 3-1. Clay Aiken, 3-1. Performs Alexander Hamilton, 1-8. Performs Fairy Tales, Hans Andersen Fairy Tales, 8-1. Hans Andersen. And that should be the conclusion of chapter 14. We have one more chapter to Act 3, which is the Carnival chapter. All right, Carnival chapter. What happens here? We have Gilbert Arenas, 7-1. Gilbert Arenas, Matrixes, 0-1. Heavy Metal. Ozzy Osbourne, 0-0. After that, I and its Rue 03 original character is bootlegging 13 bootlegging scholarships. Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper. Bootlegging scholarships, right? 7-8. Grace Hopper. Who's with me? Chris Hemsworth. 3-8. And Chris Hemsworth is granting stuff on the ice rink. Granting 7-5. Genie on the ice rink, which is 2-8. Red Hall. Another person with me is Harry Styles. 8-6. HS Harry Styles, who is knocking out Evander Holyfield style someone's wish. Knock out Evander 5-8, knocking out a wish. Genie grants wish. 7-5. Genie, right? So somebody gets jealous. So this is what do I have? I think I'm up to 4, right? So we have what's his name? Gilbert Arenas, me, Chris Hemsworth, Harry Styles, right? Now it should be CC Sabathia, legislates mice. So CC Sabathia, Hans Anderson, intercepts, right? And then we should have 3 more. Oh fuck! Wait, why am I getting 4 more? Sorry, I need a sec. Just chill out. Chill the fuck out. Okay, so I don't know why I'm miscounting right now, but I should have. What's it called? Who's the first guy? Gilbert Arenas, and it's Rue, Chris Hemsworth, Harry Styles, CC Sabathia, right? That's 5 down. We have 5 more. And it should be Hans Anderson, Ariana Grande, Sonic, me, and then Emilia Clarke. Okay, fuck. Okay, I think we got it. So, CC Sabathia legislates mice. 3-3, CC Sabathia legislates Barack Obama. 2-0, mice. House cat catches a mice. 8-3. House cat, right? Legislates mice. Our Minister of Defense, Hans Anderson, 8-1. Intercepts, like a defensive back intercepts. 4-2. The launch angle, which Octavia Spencer calculates, 0-6, right? So that the threat has been neutralized. Now we go back to the fun. Ariana Grande, right? 1-7. Ariana Grande is making out 1-7 with girls. Gwen Stefani, 7-6. In another booth over, we have Sonic dunking on Magnus Carlsen. Sonic, 6-9. Sonic dunking is... What is dunking? Dunking is Anthony Davis, 1-4. Sonic dunking, 1-4. 1-4 dunking Anthony Davis on Magnus Carlsen, which is paired with Gotham Chess. 7-3. We go back to me now, and it's true. OC03 gets cheated on by Hellboy because he stole a scholarship. Cheated on is 5-9, right? Ella Nordegren, 5-9 by Hellboy, 8-2. Last but not least, in this scene, we have Emilia Clarke bluffing against Thor. 5-3 bluffing is Daniel Negreanu, 4-9. Daniel Negreanu bluffing against Thor, Odin's son, 0-4. And that should be Act 3. Guys, again, chat, I'm going to check. Am I off or am I still on point? Am I there? Are we good, right? Spot on. Let's fucking bring it home. Let's fucking bring it home. Epilogue. This is now set in an office building. Brett Hull grants employees a bonus because he changed his mind, right? He's a good person now. 2-8 Brett Hull grants Jeannie 7-5. 2875 grants employees. Employees is Ellen DeGeneres bullies employees. So it's 5-4, right? ED, Ellen DeGeneres. Sherlock Holmes, 6-8. Sherlock Holmes checkmates 7-3. Gotham Chess, right? Checkmates a Nami Matcha set that he wanted. Ashley Alexander, 1-1. Next to him, Ellen Nordegren, right? Ellen Nordegren is 5-9. Ellen Nordegren leaks on the ice. So Edward Snowden leaks, right? 5-6. Edward Snowden on the ice. Brett Hull, 2-8. Okay. Leaks on the ice. Santa Claus sees this and wrestles crystal meth because he's so upset. Santa Claus, 6-3. Santa Claus wrestles Hulk Hogan, 8-8. Crystal meth. Bryan Cranston. Sorry, 2-3. Right? BC. 2-3. Santa Claus wrestles Bryan Cranston. Now, Amelia Clark provides a wish. Amelia Clark. 5-3. Amelia Clark. EC. 5-3. Provides is Grace Hopper. 7-8. A wish. Yes. 7-5. Jeannie. 7-5. Amelia Clark grants a wish. No. Sorry. Well, no, I was still right. It's Amelia Clark provides a wish. So it was 5-3, 7-8, 7-5. I don't know if I said that. I kind of said something else later, right? So it's Amelia Clark, 5-3, 7-8. Grace Hopper provides scholarships, and then a wish is 7-5, right? Jeannie grants a wish. GE 7-5. Okay, so let me just count what I have because I think I know the rest. I did Brett Hull grants, Sherlock Holmes, Ellen Nordegren, Santa Claus, and Amelia Clark, right? So we should have 5 left, which should be Nicolas Cage grants, Nicolas Cage, Egg, Chris Brown, and then Barney Stinson. Okay, so we're good. Nicolas Cage, 9-3. Nicolas Cage grants, 7-5, right? Grants. Jeannie grants, 7-5. GE grants. Nicolas Cage grants the Nobel Peace Prize, 1-9. Alfred Nobel, 1-9 to Brett Hull for changing. Now we have egg time, e.g. egg, 5-7 provides, Grace Hopper, 7-8. 7-8. Egg, e.g. egg provides, right? 5-7, 7-8. Grace Hopper, H. All right, so 5-7, 7-8. And then My Shot by Alexander Hamilton. That's his first song. 1-8, Alexander Hamilton. Egg again. So 5-7, egg, right? EG, 5-7. Provides again. Grace Hopper, 7-8. Grace Hopper. And this is his second song. The encore song is Mom's Teat, which is Oedipus. 0-5, Oedipus. Now we have Chris Brown, drunk out of his mind, who is 3-2. Chris Brown, 3-2, making out 1-7, Ariana Grande. 1-7, right? Ariana Grande with the telephone. Alexander Bell, AB, 1-2, right? Chris Brown making out 1-7 with telephone, 1-2, AB. 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 Alexander Bell, yes. And then last but not least, we have Barney Stinson, 2-6. Barney Stinson, 2-6. Spamming Ho-Oh, right? Ho-Oh spam Sacred Fire. Ho-Oh is 8-0. Oh, 8-0. He's spamming E.T., Steven Spielberg. He's like, come in the office. We're getting bonuses. 6-6. So that should be epilogue part 1, the overworld. Now we should have 40 left. We should have 40 left, right? I can do this. Now we go to the underworld of the office. Al Capone screams about the Peace Prize. Al Capone, 1-3, screams 0-0, Ozzy Osbourne about the Peace Prize. Alfred Nobel, 1-9. Right? Brittany Griner, 2-7. Brittany Griner, 2-7. Brittany Griner is playing like Flygon HG, 8-7. 8-7, right? HG, 8-7. And then, what is the game? The game is E.T. Yes. Steven Spielberg, 6-6. Next to her on the ground is Ashley Alexander, 1-1, AA, who gets awarded 1-9. Alfred Nobel awards the Peace Prize. She gets awarded Tiger Woods. Ellen Nordegren, 5-9. Next to her is Oscar Nunez, 0-9. Oscar Nunez lands on weed. Oscar Nunez lands on weed. Buzz Aldrin, 2-1. Lands. Oscar Nunez lands. 2-1 on weed. 2-1, right? Buzz Aldrin lands on weed. Snoop Dogg, 6-4. Snoop Dogg. All right, we should have 3 more, right? Let me count. Let me just count, make sure I have it right. Al Capone. We should have 4 more, sorry. Al Capone, Brittany Griner, Ashley Alexander, Oscar Nunez. Right? I did those. Now it should be Barack Obama, Chris Hemsworth, egg. Barack Obama. 2-0. Barack Obama is awarded 1-9. Barack Obama is awarded Alfred Nobel. He's awarded the fucking ceiling. So he gets to go upstairs to the overworld. Ceiling. Hikaru Nakamura looks up at the ceiling. Hikaru Nakamura, 8-9. Hikaru Nakamura, 8-9. Right? Let's see. Next to him is Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth, 3-8, right? 3-8. Chris Hemsworth, 3-8. And he's annoyed at The Rock. Annoyed, Oscar Nunez, 0-9. He's annoyed, Oscar Nunez, at The Rock. Earthbender. Earthbender's Ben Rock. Earthbender, 5-2. 5-2, right? Last but not least, we have the egg. Egg. I don't know if I missed a press there. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right one, but I could be one off, mislined, I think. So egg. I'm like kind of shaking right now. Oh, I hope I got this. Okay, so egg is 5-7, right? 5-7 egg. Legislates Barack Obama 2-0. Right? Egg, EG, 5-7. Egg legislates 2-0. And it should be Barack Obama 2-0, right? And it should be Among Us. But I think this only goes up to 1010. But I think I memorized up to 1012. Among Us should be AOC 1-0. Dude, it's so fucking bright. I can't see shit. Dude, it's so fucking bright. Wait, I literally can't open my eyes. Wait, it's so bright. Oh my god, my pupils are like. How long was I in there? Oh my. Wait, guys, can you be honest? Are you guys being nice to me? Did I actually get it or no? Like, did I actually get it? I can't tell. I feel like you guys could just troll me. Dude, I don't know. I might have to like watch it back. Oh!